Srimad Bhagavad Gita, chapter 13, verses 8, 9, 10, and 11. The renunciation of sense objects and also the absence of egoism. Reflection on the evils of birth, death, old age, sickness, and pain. Non-attachment, non-identification of self with son, wife, home, and the rest. And constant even-mindedness in the occurrence of the desirable and the undesirable. Unswerving devotion to me by the yoga of non-separation, resort to sequestered places, distaste for the society of men, constant application to spiritual knowledge, understanding of the end of true knowledge. This is declared to be knowledge, and what is opposed to it is ignorance. The questioner says, Sri Krishna clearly states what he has declared to be knowledge. Then why is modern day spirituality filled with so many superficial methods to attain knowledge? How can this be corrected? Modern day spirituality is only giving you what you deserve. And this is not something that is happening only in the modern era. This was happening even in the times of Sri Krishna. This knowledge that Sri Krishna is addressing to Arjun is something that only Arjun is respecting and receiving. You are asking, why is modern day spirituality filled with so many superficial methods to attain knowledge? Even at that time, there were 1,000 fake ways and means to attain knowledge. It depended on the seeker, the recipient. If you want fake knowledge, you will get fake knowledge. If you want superficiality, you will get superficial spirituality. If you want true spirituality, you will get a Krishna. What do you think? Duryodhan had no knowledge. Had Duryodhan been totally free of knowledge, he would have been like an innocent kid. But Duryodhan was so full of knowledge. In fact, Duryodhan was much more certain of his knowledge than Arjun was. You find Arjun full of self-doubt. Is Duryodhan having any self-doubt? Even through the run of the battle, Duryodhan had far more reasons to be suspicious of himself, but he never doubted himself. Who was losing more warriors in the battle every day? The Kauravas or the Pandavas? The Kauravas. The Pandavas did not really lose their principal warriors in the battle. In fact, the 5 Pandav brothers were the principal warriors, and none of them lost their lives. Yes, they did lose a Ghatotkacha and Abhimanyu, but they could hardly be called central figures. On the other hand, look at the Kaurav side. Bhishma is gone, Duryodhan is still confident. Duryodhan is still not ruffled up. Drona is gone. Kripacharya is gone. Then Dushasan is gone. Jayadratha is gone. Finally, Karna is also gone. But Duryodhan still thinks he knows what is best for him. Duryodhan has a lot of knowledge. And all knowledge, in some sense, is about the truth, right? When you say spirituality, what is the domain of spirituality? The truth. What is? Right? What is? Correct? What is? Duryodhan's knowledge was also about what is. So all knowledge in that sense is the province of spirituality. Duryodhan's own knowledge, was in his own eyes as spiritual as the knowledge of the really spiritual person. Would Duryodhan ever say that his knowledge is just worldly and superficial? Duryodhan would say, no, I know. I know what things are like. I know what this battle is about. I know what is at stake. So Duryodhan is knowledgeable. It's just that Duryodhan is Duryodhan. His central urge is not the truth but the throne. Therefore, he gets a guru like Shakuni, who is advising Duryodhan all the time, Shakuni. Why? Because Shakuni is what Duryodhan wanted. If you want the throne, then you will get an advisor or guru like Shakuni, and Shakunis have always existed, not merely in the modern era, even in the times of Krishna. Right in front of Krishna is Shakuni. And mind you, Shakuni often, in fact, appeared to be prevailing against Krishna. Arjun is Krishna's protege. Yet he has to spend so many years in the jungle. Right? And look at the disciples of Shakuni. They kept making merry. They kept enjoying power. It depends on you. If you want the truth, you will certainly get Krishna. If you want all the other things, then you will get some spiritual teacher as per your taste and demand. You see, Krishna says very clearly, I come to you in the form that you value and respect. So if you respect pompousness, if you respect power and pelf, then you will get a grand guru who shines upon a podium. Why did you get that guru? Because what is it that you respected? Pompousness. You wanted jazz, you got jazz. You wanted bling and glitz, you got bling and glitz. But we do not realize that. We do not realize that the person we respect actually reflects our own inner values. If you respect real knowledge, then you will evaluate your guru on the basis of his knowledge. But if you are some kind of a personality worshipper, then you will start following some showman and his antics. And later on you start blaming him and you say, oh, he cheated me. No, he didn't cheat you. It's your own values that took you to his shop. I could even extend this to say that it was because your values demanded a pompous guru. That's the reason the pompous one set up his shop in the first place. Had he known that the society around him would not appreciate his showmanship and fakeness and artificiality and superficiality, then he would have not dared set up his shop. But we do not realize that. All kinds of teachers are available. Do not say that modern spirituality is full of superficiality. Modern spirituality has both superficiality and centrality. And spirituality, even in the times of Krishna, equally had superficiality and centrality. It depends on you. If you are an Arjun, you will get a Krishna. If you are a Duryodhan, you will get a Shakuni. In that sense, you see, teachers are pretty passive entities. They are like shops. Shops really can't come after you and grab your hand or pick your pocket. Shops can at most exist and allure you passively. The active decision to walk into a shop has to be yours. It always is. So these shops exist. You must ask yourself, why do you step into them? Let those shops be there. If you know so well that there are so many superficial methods these days to attain knowledge, then why do you allow yourself to be taken in by that superficiality? Superficiality offers pleasures. Superficiality offers cheap salvation. Therefore, it is easy to be attracted to superficiality. On the other hand, true spirituality challenges you to pay a heavy price. See what Arjuna is going through. Krishna is saying you will have to fight your kith and kin. And Arjuna is passing through a tremendous inner turmoil. That's what inner and true spirituality demands. Duryodhan does not have to pass through that pain. Arjuna is paying a heavy price. Duryodhan is all very happy. When Arjuna is so shattered inwardly and he's shivering and trembling and has kept his weapon down and is in a very bad state. At that moment, you can almost visualize Duryodhan at the other end, popping some popcorn into his mouth, in a very gay manner, coolly, happily, saying, "Hey, dude, what's going on?" Duryodhan is facing no inner turbulence. He's paying no price. And when you don't want to pay any price, then you get teachers like Shakuni. Krishna is beautiful, but he is tremendously beautiful. You understand the word tremendous? You know the word tremor? What does tremor mean? What does tremendous mean then? That which makes you shake and shiver. So Krishna is tremendous. We can very easily tolerate someone who is just beautiful. The problem with being a Krishna is that he would be tremendously beautiful. You go near him and you receive a 440 volt shock. Now he's beautiful, so he'll charm you and pull you in. Next time again you go near to him and again a shock. The tremor strikes you. You need to have the guts and the stamina to continue remaining with him. He will continue to do what he does. His tremendousness will stay unabated. You have to check whether your stamina can last that long. It would be a match between his tremendousness and your preparedness to take the kick. Because the kicks won't stop. Till you exist, the kicks would keep raining. Somebody who has the ego of Duryodhan will not be prepared to take kicks. In fact, Duryodhan wanted to hold Krishna captive and he tried many other such antics. How will he take kicks? Arjun has a lot of resilience. Krishna keeps destroying him bit by bit. Krishna keeps chipping away at his ego. And Duryodhan and Arjun stays put. Doesn't run away. Would have been very easy for him to give in to himself and just quit. All right. So you see, all this knowledge has existed since antiquity. Yet there are people who do not want to read the Gita. They want to try all kinds of fancy things. Somebody has come up with this method. Somebody has come up with some fancy kriya. Somebody is talking of a new kind of spirituality. They just don't want to go to the very bright, clear, and illuminating document that the Bhagavad Gita is. They don't want to do this. They want to try all kinds of cheap and shortcut ways. That's what they want. That's what they get. Something cheap.